Inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
May now off the bootleg. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Brown goes in motion left. Throwing here is May. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 65 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 36.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Eagles at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Now a 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your two current #1 seeds, and I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Looking to throw, May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Well, this defense for the Pats, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing is Hurts. Open man is the rookie from Auburn. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Hurts. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Up the middle with Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll drop the throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Looking to put a drive together. Dobbs goes in motion. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, May with it. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing?
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
At the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now May on the sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Barkley, inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Barkley. Shreds the tackle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. But that's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A solid stiff arm. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
On the play. That's good for a Patriots.
The tight end in motion right. To the air, May. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. In motion, the tight end. To throw, it's May. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. That is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Falcons. And it's Jordan Whittington. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Rams get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He'll find his man. That's touchdown pass number 10 on the year. The Jaguars have taken a 3-point lead to the locker room, 10-7 at the half. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is the running back for the visitors. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone, a 10-yard touchdown run. The Commanders with a big lead on the road at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, just one touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Nothing is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's been doing it through the air and on the ground to start the season, currently leading the NFL in rushing yards by a quarterback here in the month of September. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Eagles, first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
First down.
A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A handoff to Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And that one too wide and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Carlton Davis.
They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Gain on the play. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Third down.
Looking to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
First and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now Hurts is going to, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Draymond Jones able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got it. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
They'll run for it with Barkley, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Patriots get the football back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. That's into double coverage and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Patriots, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England trying to get a place on offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's May. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
May now off the bootleg. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. Looking to throw. May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing here is May. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's another Patriots first down.
They'll throw with May. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Nick Folk for the point after. And it's 17-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles.
Here's a give to Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line.
For Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. New England on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 5.
On the give, this is their fullback.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Hurts completing this one quickly.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So the Patriots now down by 13, a minute 7 remaining. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Down at 10.
From the shotgun, it's May.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And at 50 seconds left, he'll spike it to stop the clock.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's second and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Hayes pass.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw again.
Checking this down to Stevenson.
Hayes pass. Complete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th
They'll
down.
try and throw for it with May.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together